Hi internet friends, it's been a while, I know. I think I say that in every intro that I do because it's always been a while. But this is yet again another attempt at me getting better at doing YouTube. But today I'm coming at you guys with an awesome vintage haul. This is definitely a mixture of stuff though. It's hard to keep a theme going into fall. I'm also slowly easing my hair into fall time. I recently found out that I am allergic to bleach. So because of that, I have to stop bleaching my hair, which is totally fine. I honestly wasn't sold on bleach anyways. You know, it's a lot for your scalp to handle. So I am testing out a new little hairdo. Also, I do want to note, it kind of cracks me up. Whenever my boyfriend watches my videos, he always critiques me because he's in the film industry and he always critiques me on my lighting and all that kind of stuff. And this time he is totally going to call me out on the fact that I am wearing a shirt that matches my backdrop way too much. And then I just throw in this little guy for, you know, like the decor of it all. And now it just looks like Christmas time in my YouTube video. What can you do though? You know, the more and more I start thinking about stuff like that, the less and less I will be filming videos. So this is me just saying, who cares? I'm gonna film this video and see what happens. Okay, so what are you guys here for? You guys are here for this haul. Let's just jump into it. First up is this awesome little wrap skirt. It is a maxi length. I really liked the print on it. It's very geometric. It wraps in the front. However, I like the fit. It has an elastic waistband on it. I'm always open to grabbing stuff with elastic waist because it does open the amount of options that you have for sizing. So that's always cool. And it's a silk blend, which I love on the older styles when it's a silk blend. It kind of starts to get this like washed raw silk vibe to it, which starts to feel more like linen than it does silk. That's kind of what this one feels like. So next up we have this adorable Leslie Faye dress. It's very like, I guess on eBay the term would be secretary geek. It definitely has that vibe to it. That's how they would ask you to categorize it. But got the cute little pleats, the floral pattern. I feel like it's a really good transition piece into fall time because it has those darker tones, but you're not quite saying goodbye to the summer vibe. So super cute on that one. Next up is another floral little number. I shared this one in my stories on Instagram. Shameless plug. I did start a new Instagram for the reseller community. Side note, I do also have one for my vintage shop, but I just started a separate one. Kind of shows you guys a little bit more behind the scenes, so that's always fun. I'll link that down below. This adorable little number. Absolutely love the collar on it. The lace is a little worn out on this one. However, I just thought it was way too pretty to say no to it, but it's adorable. Kind of feels handmade, I would probably guess. Yeah, there's no like finish to the inside fabric, which typically means it's a handmade number. It does have the little metal zipper though, which is always a sign of vintage. Okay, next step is again me holding on to that summertime vibe, even though I should be transitioning into fall. This one, if you guys follow my Poshmark store or my eBay store, I do like to sprinkle in modern day clothes as well. Sometimes I will use stock photos for them, but oftentimes I do like to model them so I'm not stealing other people's photos and all that good stuff. That's always something that's in the back of my head. But this little linen number is from Saks Fifth Avenue actually, and it's very current tag, so this is not vintage. However, it's linen and I just thought it was so pretty, so I will be adding that to the shop, and it is one of those items that I modeled, so check that one out. Very cute. Okay, next up, I'll go ahead and show these at the same time because they're definitely in the same vibe. Little lingerie pieces. I love vintage lingerie. It's definitely on trend right now. This one, it's a little on the scandalous side. It's got a very high slit up the side, so you could wear it as a top if you wanted to, but I don't know if I would recommend wearing this as a dress. You know what? I'm not even gonna say I don't recommend. I'm gonna say you do you, okay? However you want to wear this, you wear it like that. And then I also have this pretty little number. I absolutely love this one. I love the cut on it. It's a very cute little lace trim, and it's a super vintage tag, which is always very exciting to find. It is from Kaitani of California. Very cute little number on that one. Okay, next up is this awesomeness. Now with this one, I guess I can give you guys a little tip with shoulder padding. I never ever remove shoulder pads unless it is way too over the top and it just doesn't work for the item. However, on something like this, I feel like shoulder pads, they were very, very popular a few seasons back. They did kind of chill out a little bit, but I don't feel like they're a bad thing. So many people turn up their noses to shoulder pads, but I just think it's a very like powerful look. So I always keep the shoulder padding in there. Some people choose to cut it off, but I think it just adds to the vibe on this one because it is very, very power chic 80s number. And the beading, oh, it's just so good. I love it. Yeah, I really like that one. Oh, and it's a label that I've found at least a handful of time. It's by the brand Hearts. I've definitely seen this one quite a bit. So awesome little number on that one. And sometimes you never know, you might have like a collector that's looking specifically for that. Next up is another little party dress. This one is kind of like a 90s Y2K vibe. Do a little zip. It's got a metallic shimmer to it, so that's always a lot of fun. I really like that one. I'm always down for anything 90s shimmery. I will never say no to that. Okay, what do I want to share next? I'm trying to like ease into fall even in this video, so we're gonna do probably the last really summery number that is going to be in the shop for a little while, which does make me a little sad, but this beauty, oh, it's just so good. With stuff like this, it's really hard to find one that doesn't have stains, it doesn't have, you know, holes in it, there's no rips, tears. This is just, oof. It's in great condition and it's a beauty. It has some pleating to it, so it's got little pleats. It's semi-sheer floral lace. It's even got a little bell sleeve. Oof. Is a good one. I will never say no to jumpsuits. I love a good jumpsuit. And this is very like utility, but it's a romper, which I've never seen. This is actually the first time I've ever seen a romper style utility jumpsuit. So pretty cool on this one. Kind of reminds me of the brand Hang 10. They used to make a couple pieces like this that had the same structure, but this is not Hang 10. It actually looks like a utility or like a workwear brand. It's just the brand CRTC. Never heard of it, but I like it. I appreciate it. And it's a fun little color. Okay, next up, vintage t-shirts. Man, oh man, the location that I go to buy vintage, it's very hard to get a hold of t-shirts, okay? You are constantly fighting with all of the streetwear kids. I shouldn't say fighting, like we're not like actually fighting, but you know, there's like I respect the like lanes that people stay in, I guess. And I'm not really streetwear. I'm definitely more of like kind of a girly vibe with a lot of chunky sweaters. That's my vibe. So people hand me sweaters, I hand people t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. But okay, I'm gonna give away my secret. This is my little secret for finding really good vintage. Don't know if this is smart to do, but hey, this is all about tips and tricks. So here's my tip. On the weekends, everybody's at like, and this is only if you're in Los Angeles, but I'm sure it translates to other places as well. But on the weekends, everybody's always at the markets. So in Los Angeles, we have like Rose Bowl, we have Silver Lake, all that kind of stuff. There's all those little markets that are going on. So all the vintage sellers are there. That's when I go in. That's when I make my way in there and I grab everything. But this was definitely one of those items that I could tell the streetwear kids were not out that day. So I got this awesome 1990s New York Yankees. I'm not even a Yankees fan. I am just a fan of the distressing on this. Like, it's got the holes in it. It's got the ultra fading. I mean, this just looks like it was purposefully made that way, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's an awesome little t-shirt. Very proud of this one. Very, very proud of this one. And then next up, okay, so I have to give a shout out to two of my favorite YouTubers, Denali and Tiye. They live in Seattle and they fly down to Los Angeles once a month now to Thrift at the Los Angeles Bins. And they're amazing. Their friendship is beautiful. They support each other so much. I can't, like, I have nothing but good stuff to say about these people. In fact, the last time they were out here, I told them, I was like, sometimes I'm like in awe of how nice you guys are. And then I realize you guys aren't from LA. That's probably why you're so nice. It's so hard. Like, Los Angeles is awesome. I don't want to move. I love Los Angeles, but it's a really tough city to live in. Like, it would be between this and New York are probably the toughest cities to just feel at home, I guess is the best way to put it. But they definitely, like, I don't know. They just have that, like, maybe they bring home with them. I don't know what it is. They're just amazing. So I will link them down below as well. And you guys should definitely go subscribe to them. I have a feeling that most of my followers are because of them, because they've shouted me out numerous times, which I really appreciate. So anyways, I'm done with my rambling and my love for Denali and Tiye because they're amazing people. But this t-shirt came from Tiye. I tried to give it back to her because I was like, I don't think you understand what you're giving to me. But she told me to sell it. So next time I see her after it's sold, I will probably have to buy her like a really nice fancy lunch or dinner to say thank you. But it's a Rolling Stones Budweiser collaboration t-shirt. It's freaking amazing. It's oversized, which one of the trends right now is oversized band t-shirts worn as like dresses or just an oversized t-shirt look. So this it just checks off so many cool factors, you know? It's Rolling Stones, it's Budweiser, it's an oversized t-shirt, it's blah, blah, blah. But it's from 1994, so very true vintage. Just, it's beautiful. It's fading, it's got a little bit of cracking to it. It's a good one. Okay, next up, moving along. We're finally transitioning into fall time. I did it slowly but surely. I eased you guys in. This is an adorable chunky knit sweater. Gotta love the mock neck. It's kind of boxy and draped. Love it all. Again, fits all of my little quotas for a chunky sweater. And then next up, another little crew neck knit. I paired this with what is probably going to be my new favorite pair of jeans. I thrifted these jeans. They're Levi's. However, the color on them, they're like a purple plum tone and they're corduroy. They're just, they're gonna go with everything for fall. So I'm super excited about those jeans. I'm not gonna sell them. Sorry guys, keeping that one for myself because they're adorable. But yeah, I feel like this print goes really well with like a preppy look. That's it for my thrift haul today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I'm gonna put in my best effort to get back on track here with this. I definitely want to start sharing some hauls on Instagram as well. So be sure to check out my reselling Instagram down below. There will definitely be some behind the scenes in my stories and all that good stuff. Real talk, I feel really old when it comes to stuff like that. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm definitely learning as I go. So yeah, be sure to check out my Instagram. I will link all that information down below. Check out my other reselling friends, Denali and Tiye, because they're amazing. And be sure to check out my vintage shop. I hope you guys see something that you liked. And again, I'm always updating on a regular basis, so check back often. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye!